So we talk about it a lot here on Sonoran Living, and we hear about it a lot. We're talking about those antioxidants and how they can help us fight off the bad stuff that's all around us. Is there any truth to that, and what can we do to actually make our skin continue to look young so that we can look young and feel young like we're back in the 80s? Today, Jennifer Lindner is here to tell us how it can work for our skin, and we welcome Dr. Lindner to the show. Good to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
So is there any truth about antioxidants, and what is kind of the foundation of that?
Absolutely. If you want to do one great thing for your skin, antioxidants are the great way to do it because they really do work. They're sort of like that instantaneous thing that protects your skin from all those bad things we do, like sun exposure.
Primarily sun exposure?
Sun exposure is the #1 cause of free radicals. Free radicals are basically like little oxygen molecules that are like spinning around like the Tasmanian devil doing damage to our skin. So if you put antioxidants on, they cage that free radical and keep it from doing its problem.
What about like makeup? Does that age our skin, putting the makeup on and such?
If you're choosing the right things, no. But if you're doing things that are bad for your skin, things that are too irritating, then you can trigger inflammation, like if you're allergic to something, and then it could be doing the damage.
And what about summer particularly? Because you talked about being in the sun, being out. It's just what we do.
We're outside. We're in Arizona. We're in this beautiful state. Might as well be outside. And so you're going to get those constant little bits of pollution. Pollution levels go up during the summertime. Obviously, you're getting more sun exposure. And so it's doing this constant damage to our skin. And don't forget, it's not just your face. It's your hands, it's your neck, it's your chest, and so you need to protect all those areas.
I'm surprised, too, when you talk about pollutants in the air, that can really mess up your skin.
Oh,
it's not just kind of like, you know.
Horrible damage. If you actually
Really?
look around the world in those cities that have the highest levels of pollution, you'll see it shows up on their skin. And think about smoking. Smoking's like your own internal pollution zone.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
And their skin's ravaged.
Yeah, okay. Well, so what are the most effective antioxidants, and how do we get them? Because I've heard about them like, oh, there's antioxidants in berries. There's, antioxidants in tomatoes.
Right, and both of those are great sources, and those are good things to eat. You also want to put them on the surface of the skin so they're right there negating the things that are going on in terms of UV. So #1, vitamin C. It's the most proven. It works the best, and you combine that with vitamin E, and you get the perfect antioxidant thing to use in the morning.
I want to take a look at some before and after pictures and some pictures that we're going to bring up so that we can show
Absolutely.
Really how topically when you put the antioxidants on there.
So this is a men's product called Pore Minimizer, and it actually has vitamin E, and it has other antioxidants that really help to reduce the damage of the skin. And look, you can see it in its fine lines, the texture of his skin, as well as the brown.
I got to be honest, I'm thinking that looks like he got like little fillers in there,
No
like
filler at all.
This is Radiesse or something.
Nope, this is just using a men's serum for about 6 weeks.
Really?
Yep, that's it.
So they're highly potent.
Highly potent.
C's and E's and other antioxidants.
Absolutely.
Is this the line right here?
That's it right there.
Is this new for PCA?
It's been around for a little while, but it's been fantastic.
Yeah, it's interesting, too, because a lot of men think, that's for my wife. My wife can stay looking good, or the women can stay looking good.
Well, in these economic times, guys want to stay looking good, too, because they want to stay potent in the workforce.
That's true.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. A little bit of
you
investment
make the
goes
big
long
bucks because you know all the answers. So now I was reading an article recently, and it was saying that, there are different products out there. I was trying to line them up. So I would imagine, as with anything, not all antioxidants are necessarily going to work for you. You've got to find the ones with the right combination.
The right combination. The thing is, in some senses, with antioxidants, more is better. You can use lots of them. The ones that are most proven to work are vitamin C and E, which I mentioned, EGCG, which is in green tea. And
so if we drink the green tea and we put it on our face?
It absolutely works. And the newest, sexiest thing, caffeine, both inside and outside, because caffeine actually can reverse the damage done to skin cells that it's actually trying to cause skin cancer.
I want to take a look at some more pictures, too, just because I want some more inspiration.
Okay, get you to use your products in the morning every day.
Exactly.
So this is another guy who's used a vitamin C and vitamin E product, again, for a few weeks. Worked great. And then the last one is a woman who was actually using a rejuvenating serum, epidermal growth factors, but more importantly, green tea and a vitamin E again. You'll see that consistency of vitamin E across all the lines.
Well, I'm Product Junkie, so I'm not going to let you go without telling me what the other two are and if they're good for women or for men.
Good for both. This is the one that had the guy, vitamin E, vitamin C, and then this is the last one we show, which was the vitamin E and the green tea.
Perfect. I think the best thing to do, truly, though, if you really want to kind of look at the options that you have with your skincare, is to go visit you and really have you take a look and say, here are your problem areas, here's how we can address it, because it doesn't always have to be invasive.
Exactly. There's simple things you can do to look great.
All right. Well,